Hey, welcome to the Google Workspace class for Level 1. So once you log into your Google Classroom, it'll look very similar to this. Now you may have some announcements that have already posted and some classwork that is posted. I'm just showing you these before I do those. So when we look at this, the first thing I want you to see is this Stream tab. So this is where we're going to have our Google Classroom Meet link. This is the default tab that all your students will see. All your classwork will get added to the classwork tab. You'll be able to view everybody that's in the class people, as well as any grades for assignments that have been posted. On the Stream tab, if you look right here at Stream Settings, we'll be able to show you a few different settings with Stream. Now, just so you know, if you change the class name that you see right here, every night that will change back to what it's defaulted as in Google Classroom originally, because that's pulling straight from PowerSchool. So unless you create your own class, that class name will revert back to what it is in PowerSchool. Now, if we scroll down a little bit further, we'll be able to see some things that I see some people usually sometimes might change. So Stream, depending on whether or not you want your students to be able to post to your streams, that very first page, and comment on it, you can change that here. You can change it to where only teachers can post your comments, so your students don't have any access to respond there, or students can only comment on posts that the teachers in the class have posted. Now, the next spot right here is classwork on the stream. These are either by default going to be show condensed notifications or show attachments and details, or you can change it to hide notifications. So if we change it to hide notifications, what's going to happen is the only thing that's going to show on this page right here are the things that you've posted as an announcement to your class. So if you're someone who's going to post a lot of assignments on Google Classroom, as well as announcements that are important for your students to know, it might be beneficial for your students, or for you to let your students know that you are going to change it to where only your announcements show on this first page, and then they can see all their classwork in the classwork tab. So if I were going to do that, I will go over here and I'm going to click down here, hide notifications, and I'm going to save that setting for this class. Next, I'm going to go to the classwork tab, and you'll see some different assignments that I have posted. So all of these are in here as drafts, and they're all organized under headers, and you can kind of see where we've been working to build the content for this course. So under week 1, we have Google Classroom and just getting a welcome into the class. How we've created these different topics, and you can see the different topics here, and it will bring us to that specific topic, is we have gone to create and then to topic, and then you can type the name of your topic here. This is really useful in organizing the different things in your classroom. I've seen teachers use this to organize by maybe quarter 1, quarter 2 grades, or different units, different chapters, tests, daily assignments, warm-ups, whatever works best for your class. When I was in the classroom, I had a materials section where I posted very specific things, my syllabus, my grading policy, my cheating policy, those different types of things, as well as a whole nother section where I put my weekly assignment sheets, and then I have by unit or by quarter. So in this class, we just have it separated by topic or by week of the different things. In the first week, you'll see that we have a video, an assignment, and then a question. So this video is where you've clicked to find this video, and we will share that on the announcement page. And then we have a assignment for create our class roster. And this is going to be a collaborative document. So you could always add a collaborative document to allow all your students to edit one page. And then we have our welcome to the Workspace course. It's a question. So what we're going to do first is we're going to open up our creative class, our roster. We're going to click on this picture. And you'll see that we're going to go ahead and insert some information in here. Oops, I had already started. So I'll go back and redo that. So the first thing that we need to enter is a picture of ourselves. To do so, I'm going to go to Insert, Image, and then Upload from Computer. And while that is loading, I'm going to click on my headshot, put that in there. All right, so once that loads, you'll see it's a little bit large. I want to make it a little bit smaller. There we go. And then my next column is my name. So I'm going to write my name, my email, and then my location. And and then my job. So I'm a digital integration specialist. And this is just so that we can go back and look at it. We can see, like, okay, we see a name. We want to know kind of what that person does, and maybe I like an idea that you had. I can grab your email and shoot you an email. This also just gives you practice of what it's going to look like whenever students are editing a collaborative document. So although I didn't put Stuart's information in here, I could go in through and change it. So make sure that whenever you do a collaborative document, you talk to your students about the issues that can come with that and what not you do want them to do and what you do not want them to do. All right. So once you have completed that, you will push the turn in button, which is not there right now. And then that assignment will be turned in. And you won't have to attach anything because you've clicked on it, so you'll just turn in or mark as done. The next section is going to be the Welcome to our Google Class question. And I'm going to open this up so you can see what it looks like when we edit those. So these are really great to use as a warm-up or just a virtual conversation starter for your students. So if we put welcome to our Google Workspace course, I'm looking forward to learning from each of you. Please introduce yourself by saying where you teach, an interesting fact about yourself, and one of your hobbies. So you'll input that information there. And then when you are done, you will turn it in. Right? So we've created each of these different things. So this video is listed as a material. The class roster is an assignment, and then our last thing is a question. And we do all those by clicking create and choosing those different options. The reuse post is going to give you an option to reuse a post that you've used earlier in the school year or a post that you've used from a whole nother class. Quiz assignment is going to give you an option to load a Google form in and do a lockdown browser for your students. And we'll talk about those whenever we get to Google Forms. If you have any other questions, like always, make sure you reach out to Sean, Stewart, or myself. Thanks.